Quick answer: NDIA versus NDIS. The easiest way to understand the difference is that the NDIS is the scheme, and the NDIA is the agency that runs it. NDIS means National Disability Insurance Scheme. NDIA means National Disability Insurance Agency. The NDIS provides funding for eligible participants. The NDIA manages access, planning and funding processes. Providers deliver the actual support services. Participants use their NDIS plan to access support. NDIA versus NDIS at a glance. The NDIS, NDIA, providers, plan managers and support coordinators all play different roles in the disability support system. NDIS provides the funding framework. NDIA manages and delivers the scheme. Providers deliver practical support services. Support coordinators help participants use their plan. Plan managers help with invoices and payments. The NDIS Commission regulates provider quality and safety. Each role supports the participant in a different way. What is the NDIS? The NDIS is the National Disability Insurance Scheme designed to support eligible people living with disability. It provides funding for disability-related supports. Participants may use plans for therapy, daily living, or community access. Supports depend on individual needs, goals, and evidence. It is not Medicare, Centrelink, or aged care. It focuses on functional needs and everyday life. Every participant's plan can look different. What is the NDIA? The NDIA is the National Disability Insurance Agency, responsible for delivering and managing the NDIS. It manages access to the NDIS. It supports planning and funding processes. It makes decisions about participant plans. It helps maintain scheme sustainability. It does not usually deliver daily supports. Therapy, support work and accommodation are usually delivered by providers. The NDIA manages the system behind the scheme. Main difference between NDIA and NDIS. The main difference is simple. The NDIS is the support scheme, while the NDIA is the agency that manages it. The NDIS provides the funding framework. The NDIA delivers and manages that framework. Participants receive support through NDIS plans. The NDIA may make access and planning decisions. Providers deliver the actual services. Knowing the difference helps participants contact the right organization. This can make the system feel clearer. Ask yourself, is this about my plan decision, or is this about the support I receive? This can help you know whether to contact the NDIA, your provider, support coordinator, or plan manager. Simple examples of NDIA versus NDIS. NDIA and NDIS are often used together, but they describe different parts of the same support system. I am applying for the NDIS means applying to access the scheme. The NDIA made a decision refers to the agency process. My NDIS plan funds therapy refers to plan funding. I need an NDIS provider means choosing a service provider. The provider is separate from the NDIA. Why people confuse NDIA and NDIS? Many people confuse NDIA and NDIS because the terms are often used in the same conversations. Participants usually say NDIS plan. Funding decisions may involve the NDIA providers call themselves NDIS providers. The NDIS Commission has a similar name. Support coordinators and plan managers add more terms. The easiest reminder is NDIS is the scheme. NDIA runs the scheme. Providers deliver supports. Is the NDIA the same as an NDIS provider? No. The NDIA is not the same as an NDIS provider, and their roles are very different. The NDIA manages the national scheme. Providers deliver support services to participants. Providers may offer therapy, daily support, or accommodation. The NDIA does not usually provide day-to-day care. Providers cannot guarantee NDIS funding decisions. Funding decisions are made through NDIA processes. Providers support participants through practical services. Where do NDIS providers fit in? NDIS providers deliver services that support a participant's goals, needs, and daily life. Providers may offer therapy, support work, or accommodation. They work directly with participants and families. They may communicate with support coordinators and plan managers. Good providers explain services and costs clearly. They should respect participant choice and privacy. They connect support with the participant's goals. They do not make final NDIS funding decisions. NDIA versus NDIS provider. A simple comparison. Each role has a different purpose, but they can work together around the participants' goals. NDIA manages access, planning, and scheme delivery. NDIS provider delivers support services to participants. Participant uses their NDIS plan to access supports. Support coordinator or plan manager helps with coordination, invoices, and payments. Is the NDIA the same as the NDIS Commission? No. The NDIA and the NDIS Quality and Safeguards Commission are different organizations. The NDIA delivers and manages the NDIS. The NDIS Commission regulates provider quality and safety. The Commission may handle complaints about providers. It may also manage registration and safeguards. The NDIA focuses on access, planning, and funding processes. Providers deliver support services. Knowing the difference helps participants know who to contact. Who runs the NDIS? The NDIS is delivered and managed by the NDIA, but many other people and organizations may be involved. The NDIA manages scheme delivery. Local area coordinators may support access and planning. Early childhood partners may support younger children. Providers deliver services. Support coordinators help organize supports. Plan managers help with payments. The NDIS Commission regulates provider quality. Participants remain at the center of support decisions. Who makes NDIS funding decisions? NDIS funding decisions are made through NDIA processes and depend on the participants' needs, goals, and evidence. Supports must relate to disability needs. Evidence may help explain functional impact. Reports can show what support is needed and why funding is not automatic for every request. Decisions may consider value, benefit, and suitability. Providers can give reports or quotes. They do not make final funding decisions. Who should you contact? NDIA or NDIS? Knowing who to contact can make NDIS support feel easier to understand. Contact the NDIA for access, plan decisions or reassessments. Contact your provider for support bookings or service questions. Contact your plan manager about invoices and payments. Contact your support coordinator for help organizing services. Contact the NDIS Commission for serious provider quality concerns. Ask whether the issue is about your plan or your support. Common misunderstandings about NDIA and NDIS. There are many common misunderstandings about the NDIA, NDIS, providers, plan managers, and support coordinators. The NDIA and NDIS are connected, but not the same. The NDIA is not usually your support provider. NDIS providers do not work for the NDIA. The NDIS does not fund every disability-related cost. The NDIS Commission does not manage participant plans. Plan managers do not decide what is funded. Support coordinators do not replace the NDIA. Why understanding the difference matters. Understanding the difference between NDIA and NDIS can help participants and families feel clearer and more confident. It helps people ask the right questions. It shows who to contact for different concerns. It supports better plan understanding. It helps participants choose suitable providers. It can make reassessment preparation easier. It supports clearer communication. It helps keep support focused on real-life goals, needs, and choices. How the NDIS supports participant choice. Choice and control are central ideas in the NDIS, helping participants have a say in their support. Participants may choose suitable providers. They may decide how supports fit daily routines. They may involve family, carers, or support networks. They may choose telehealth or in-person support, where suitable providers should explain services and costs clearly. Support should feel respectful, practical, and personal. Participants should feel heard, not treated like a plan number. NDIA versus NDIS versus provider versus plan manager. The NDIS provides the funding scheme, while the NDIA manages and delivers it. Providers deliver supports and services connected to the participants' goals. Support coordinators help organize services and connect participants with providers. Plan managers help with invoices, payments, and budget tracking. How effective care can support NDIS participants? Effective care supports people living with disability through clear, respectful, and participant-first NDIS services. We focus on emotionally centered support. We help participants feel heard and respected. Services may include core supports and therapy services. Accommodation options may include SIL, STA, and MTA. Telehealth is available across Australia. We connect support with real-life goals. We do not replace the NDIA or make funding decisions. Conclusion: understanding NDIA versus NDIS. The main difference is simple. The NDIS is the scheme, and the NDIA is the agency that manages it. The NDIS provides funding for eligible participants, while the NDIA manages access, planning, and funding decisions. Providers, support coordinators, and plan managers then help participants use their plans in practical ways. At Effective Care, we provide respectful, participant-first NDIS support focused on real-life needs, goals, and well-being.